in a sophisticated way. Hence, it has come about by a planned, controlled process of creation. It is not random. Just because other 50 lives or other 50 planets we cannot see in the universe or in our galaxy or beyond, doesn't mean that our planet is not designed.
That leap of reasoning is not justified.
Which leap?
That you can't understand any other way it could be, therefore there isn't
We
any other way
cannot
it could
understand anything we don't know.
So
We can only understand things we know. And something I don't know.
But you're saying you know God did it.
Yes. I know this was
But you're relying on your ignorance of how it could otherwise have been.
No, I'm telling you, this is not by chance. And the fact that this is not by chance, I know there is a supreme agent out there who, through his intelligence, his power, his wisdom, has created this and what we can see beyond this.
Yeah.
So,
but you've decided to exclude selection and just have chance, and therefore then you say, oh, it can't be by chance.
Let's say
without selection.
If all we had was this phone on the planet Earth, only one phone in this planet, only one phone. Forget about all the trillions, billions of other phones. Billions of other phones. If we had only one phone, and I was to claim that someone actually created the phone because it has those features, it is very sophisticated, it works in a very mathematical way. So
it has features that make you think it was designed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And our universe, or our solar system, and our lives have features, very strong features, that indicate that we have been designed, definitely. I have no doubt. Designed to do certain things in a certain way, and do them in a mathematical way. They're not random.
So what is it? Okay. What's this design that, what actually is it, the feature that makes you say that it must be designed and cannot not be designed? How do you formulate that assessment, that test? When you look at something,
when we look at the species, how they've been created, okay, every single species has its own unique way of reproduction. For example, we look at an egg, for example.
Well, that's just what you'd expect from evolution.
Look at an egg, right? There is liquid inside a case that is sealed with a number of membranes, right? And there is a shell outside. You give it 21 days, the right amount of heat. The heat cannot fluctuate. It has to receive the right amount of heat to produce that amazingly, beautifully looking species. The chick comes out fully formed, fully. So I don't believe that was by chance. The egg came by chance. The membrane around the egg, or the liquid within the egg, came by chance, or the species.
Of course it didn't. It's a mixture of chance and selection.
Which means blind process, right?
It is an undirected process.
Uncontrolled, unplanned, blind process. This is the point.
Yes, right. Yeah.
I don't believe any intelligent person. Any intelligent person looking at species like that, mathematically coded. Their lives, their reproduction, everything is I know you don't like me. I know. No, we're not getting louder. We're having a very good discussion so far. That's a very good question.
The chicken came first.
No, the egg came first. It's the obvious egg.
The chicken laid the egg.
I believe.
No. A dinosaur laid the egg, and the chicken came out of it later.
Okay, it's like what came first, the child or the mother?
You see how
it's a good question, isn't it?
Sorry? A phone evolved. You had Nokia, you had Sony, you had Motorola, and now you got.
It evolved through a controlled process of intelligent designing. Okay. Likewise, our lives are far more sophisticated than the phone. The fact that we have created the phone, take it back, take the chain back to yourself. You created the phone. So you are sophisticated enough, intelligent enough to create an intelligent device, right or wrong? Yes? Likewise, we have been created by a supreme intelligence, someone who is far more intelligent, far more powerful and wiser than us.
Natural selection happened from natural processes over billions of years.
Is natural selection driven by blind process, or is it controlled?
By mutation in a variable.
Is it blind? Is it by chance, or is it controlled?
It's by chance.
Thank you. I don't believe anything by chance can produce something like you.
Are you 100% sure of that?
100%. I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Okay,
and we will find out when we die.
Pass me a leaf. Just pull a leaf off the tree and show it to me. Right. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So this leaf here. When you look at it, you're saying that's designed.
Yes.
When you look at it, what is it about that tells you it's
The
designed?
pattern. The pattern.
The
Does it
cells
look
inside
beautiful?
of the leaf are
Yes.
incredible complexity,
Exactly.
a million times more than you just
Exactly.
this small picture over here.
Yeah, it is designed.
The-
It is.
the
It
cells
has a
have got
pattern.
An incredible
Yeah.
amount of complexity in
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Every
It's
cell.
a pattern. If it was not designed, one leaf would have looked like that. Another one would have looked something different. Then you would have a square leaf. You would
How
have
do you
a
know that?
rectangle. Because
The leaves are all different shapes.
they're not all
From the
different
same
shapes.
tree.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah. So the DNA code has produced the same shape of leaves on each. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
you
who
said-
coded the
you said
DNA?
the DNA
Who
code.
coded the
But
DNA?
DNA is easy. It's a random.
How can
mutation.
something blind and uncontrolled and chance code something? How can a blind process code a process that is not blind? I think we will end
It
there.
matches the environment.
It was very nice talking to you. It was a
Okay,
very
well,
good
thank you very much.
discussion. Thank
Should
you
we
so
have our
much.
closing statements?
But let's do the comparison between, for example, a body, and the phone, which is more sophisticated.
Yes, we have done that already. The phone, the body,
I've got a question.
and
If
everything.
you put yourself, I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
If you put yourself, for example, your eye, for example, in one hand,
Yeah.
and the phone in another hand.
Or the camera.
Okay.
Well, the camera's great because they look like each other. Don't
Okay, which is more sophisticated?
Well, the camera and the eye are roughly the same.
No, they're not.
Are they?
They're not.
Yeah, digital
the
camera,
eye-
digital
the
camera
eye-
with all the.
The eye is a lot more powerful.
Did you study any form of science before?
Sorry.
Did you study any form of science before?
He did some.
So if you did,
I'm an
He's
engineer,
a
so,
very reasonable gentleman.
I
We
did
had a very.
physics and biology. At
You had a
A-level.
question.
Yeah, I was going to ask a question. Evolution is dependent. By the way, evolution is. I was going to go on a different tangent. It's dependent on abiogenesis.
Oh, thank you.
Biogenesis. Yes.
Abiogenesis.
Yes.
Biogenesis, I think, means the other way around. That you cannot have something that comes by itself. I think it has to always comes from something else. Abiogenesis means that something can come from just non-life. Okay, so evolution without abiogenesis, you cannot have evolution, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you don't know how it happened, fair enough, but you believe that it's a natural process that caused abiogenesis. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. And we've got some good guesses.
Okay. So now, if abiogenesis is a natural process, right? How come it only happened once? For example, gravity happens all the time. It's a natural process that happens all the time. Any natural process that you can possibly think of happens all the time. Why is it that you can only give me one example of abiogenesis? It's a natural process. It should be happening all the time.
Yeah.
You could have another planet.
No.
We don't have any other planets yet.
Look, it could be in another. It could
Yes,
be.
it's
It could be a million
You're talking
planets.
about
It could
on
be
Earth.
on another planet, gravity works the other way. We have evidence what we know. And
Exactly.
every other thing that you come up with, there's always many examples of that thing that you claim.
Yeah.
Abiogenesis has only got one example of it as far as we know.
Yeah.
Right? And this whole planet,
Yeah.
and
Why?
our planet can hold life, so surely there should be loads of examples.
was a
Okay, you can say on
3 billion to
Mars,
1
you can say,
occurrence.
okay, it can't hold life, fine, good.
No, yeah, but on this planet, yeah.
This planet, surely if it can hold
It's
life,
designed for
why is
life,
there
yeah.
only one example of abiogenesis? Surely there should be trillions. There should be every
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I've got
Why-
an answer to
We have
that.
every
When
day.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the mic? do you want to continue with this?
Okay.
I'm not going to be long. I just want to.
Yeah. There is an answer
An
to that.
atheist and a Muslim. This is perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why not?
He's a secular Jew. Ashkenazi.
Please look up the video. Muslim against Jew. Thank you. Okay, you'll see me there and him.
One of my family
Carry
members
on.
is Cohen,
Nice talking to you. Very nice talking
Okay,
to you.
well that was
Thank you so
lovely.
much. Thank you so much.
I'm not going to be long.
Very much.
We're gonna do-
I think
I need to come.
good man.